Hello, Narnach here. Welcome back to Grim Dawn. We have arrived in old Arkovia, in the middle of Twin Falls, and you might wonder how the heck I ended up here, because last time we were in Darius Cronley's hideout. So the thing is, in Darius Cronley's hideout I portaled out, sold my stuff and exited the game. I forgot to actually move over to Twin Falls, so I didn't get the waypoint. So when I sat down to record, I did have to do the entire run of Cronley, and after I was through that area, I figured, no, let's grab the shrine here. That was basically the goal I was going for to end this episode, so to do a little bit of the extra content here. And then when I stopped recording and reviewed the footage, I discovered that there was actually no video, it was only audio. Because Grim Dawn has this thing, I need to actually alt-tab out of the game and then back into the game in order to make XSplit pick the game up. So no, that's just a detail, but I basically forgot to record the video portion of the footage. And a lot have changed, so I'm actually just gonna go over things, but if I've skipped some things, I apologize, but I did do an entire explanation of the changes I made to the build and things like that. So, here goes again. So, in between episodes, I upgraded my gear. So I had Maiven's hood and Maiven's tome already on hand. I also crafted Maiven's lens, so I now have Maiven's set equipped. This set gets me +1 to all skills in Arcanist. On top of that, it massively boosts my elemental damage, and it boosts my ether damage, and when I get hit there's a 10% chance of casting an energy shield around me, which absorbs physical and piercing damage to 525 points once every 40 seconds. On top of that, I also have 29% damage that gets reflected back to the attacker. I did a pretty strong boost of my energy regen and my energy pool, and their casting speed went up by quite a bit. So all in all, these three items massively boosted my damage output. On top of that, the +1 to all skills in Arcanist means that all my skills are now boosted, which is one of the reasons why I was picking up all these 1-pointers in passives and a lot of things. Just know if you have a lot of skills, +1 or more to a single skill is gonna impact everything. So we gained a ton of power, and for reference, Darius Cronley fight lasted half a minute rather than the 2 or 3 minutes that it lasted in the previous episode. So we have a lot of power, but you'll see that. On top of that, I reviewed all the items. We're now wearing, for example, Melduin's cloth, which we found last time, which casts a poison nova when we get a hit. I'm still not convinced of how useful it is, but it adds some poison resist, so it's pretty good, and it has some armor. Things like Hermit Lacquer. So the other epic items are sort of kind of okay. They're not really truly great. Same for the yellows and the greens. They're pretty okay. And all the sockets I tried to mostly max out my elemental resists. Bleeding, piercing is a bit worse. On the other hand, bleeding is pretty darn good. Ether, vitality and chaos resistance are now slowly climbing. Because as you progress in the game, you will start to encounter more of the exotic damage types. So vitality, ether and chaos, you want to start resisting them once you have your bases covered. Which I have, so we continue. So we grabbed the devotion shrine, so we invested our first point into Rowan's crown. Didn't really do a lot for our damage. I think the fixed damage, the 34 to 52, only applies to your weapon attack. We don't use our weapon, so it's wasted. And the 30% elemental damage. We already have so many sources of extra elemental damage that it falls away a little bit in the big picture. It's still good, but it's not a 30% effective damage increase. It's just 30% of our base damage, which is already massively being boosted. Another fight that you did miss out on was of course the fight for the restored shrine. 3 epics were summoned. And if you remember from my Nightblade playthrough, with the Nightblade I ran around literally for 15 minutes in this area. So it spawned over there, and basically, you know, this room and the adjacent rooms, I was running around and just doing hit and run attacks on the epics in that group. And it took me 15 minutes to take them down. Again, less than half a minute, they were all dead. We are a massive powerhouse. We're a bit of a glass cannon, but we are a massive, massive powerhouse. But no, that's gonna last until we catch up with basically where monsters get tougher further into the game. And at that point, we're gonna be good again. But for now, I'm just gonna enjoy power leveling through a little bit with actual set items. So, hello there, Saldarin the Reflective, which basically translates to ow. Because we deal a lot of damage, that means he reflects a lot of damage. But no, that is something that you can deal with. Just kill him hard, kill him quick. And make sure to just take a little breath in between in order to recover your health. And then reflectives are easy to deal with. So my plan was originally to go until the shrine. Given that I basically didn't really record an episode, no, gonna do the Undercity today rather than doing it next episode. So, bonus for you. Get to advance through the story a bit faster than otherwise. You are corrupted. Also, I'm standing in a lot of ether. Let's not do that. Might resist it a little bit, but it's still not smart. Ooh, and I know the spies with the undead, which instantly grants me bonus epics. Or something. So I got a heretic stone. So that's a lot of stuff. I might actually stop picking up yellow items now. Yeah, see, this one is a green as well. This one is a green. This is only a yellow. Yeah, let's start hiding yellows, because otherwise I will keep going back to town way too often. And some of you don't mind, but I personally am not a big fan of it. Let's see. This was pretty good for a something that does fire and chaos damage, which is not me, but no, there are some builds that definitely benefit from it. Vital Essence. Less loot, less visible loot, but it's still there. It's just hidden. Does fit in with the whole theme of just wanting to push forward. Let's just clear this room over here, because we are looking for a specific set of named ones that need to die. Because some guy of the Order of Death's Vigil asks me to. And of course, it's a game, so you always do whatever strangers ask you to do, especially if they are very vague about the rewards you will get. I mean, that's... In real life, you wouldn't get away with it. In a game, par for the course. So, I had to wait in here in order to trigger my flash freeze. Oh wait, yes, there was a room here. Some of these things are like, hey wait, I recognize this bit. Yeah, but vitality damage seals, they hurt. They really, really hurt. Wasn't there another... Was that another room? Yeah, see. So this is basically just a shortcut in order to bypass some things. There was something on the map that pointed me one room to the west, I believe. Oh, there. Ancient lectern. By priest. Can we go through here? Yeah, we can go through here. So I picked up a little bit of movement speed from my boots and from the mark of the traveler that I socketed into it. So you move around slightly faster, which is a good thing. Definitely a good thing. Also, lore, quest stuff. Okay, we can't move over there, then we head south. Stop slowing me down, you silly ghosts. Iron bits, yes, gotta pick them all up. Since we still have to go back to the East Marsh. Oh yeah, that's something that I also talked about a little bit in the episode without video content. The topic of going back to the East Marsh and also having a look at the new content, the hidden path. I believe that is also back in Act 1, but it requires some dynamite and presumably you need a bit of a higher level for it. Level 28 now, I believe that's about the lowest tier. Oh, Nomostrat is one of the guys we have to slay, by the way. So he's no a powerful foe. Well, if he says so, right? Heretics Sigil. It was +2 to Bloody Pox. Might be interesting if you're actually playing a Bloody Pox build. But I'm not. So East Marsh, we'll go back to it. I'm thinking, once I hit level 30, have a look at it. And then also have a look at the hidden path content, see if that's level appropriate yet or not. But given that you need, what I understand, 2 bits of dynamite for it rather than 1. It might be that you need to be even higher level and just backtrack to it once you are of the appropriate level. But we'll see. I got enough iron bits at least to get into the East Marsh. Since you need a bunch of iron bits and you need dynamite. A +4 to Phantasmal Blades Arbalest. That's pretty ludicrous. I was complaining, but I'm not playing it, so doesn't help me either. +4 to Panetti's on a weapon, but on the other hand, ooh, that would be hilarious. Would have to be a one-hander, so then +2 is probably the max you're gonna get. Vagra, no, that's just the exits. But there's multiple levels to the dungeon, so eventually we're gonna kill all the ghosts. All the ghosts that need killing. But oh, the play experience now that I am using Maiven's set. It feels like I'm breezing through. I don't have to pay as much conscious attention as I otherwise would. There's a room behind here. So I wonder why. So I'm slightly gonna skip ahead rather than going down into the deeper areas. See if this is something obvious and fun.
That skill's not ready.
But it is nice to play something that almost feels cookie cutter for a change. Because I don't often play ridiculously powerful builds in most games actually. I always tend to go for more quirky things rather than more optimized things. So when things do come together, then that's a rare treat.
That skill's not ready.
Okay. So far, not quite seeing what's the specialty here. Oh, metal strongbox, ornate strongbox, loot and crafting stuff. So then it must be over here. Storm Revenant, 2 levels above me. And pretty easy to deal with. Ranged builds, especially AoE based ranged builds, have it so easy compared to meleeers. That might also be a big difference. Now if I shoot a missile, currently it will split into 6 to 8 fragments. And then we get another 3 fragments from proliferation. So 6 to 8 elemental fragments and another 3 ether fragments. That is 9 to 11 fragments after the initial hit. And the initial hit currently has a 34% chance to pierce. So we do massive damage with a single cast. While the Nightblade was always on top of things, always tanking things, always taking damage. Obviously you had Pneumatic Breath for some health regen, but you are always tanking there, and that is something that I currently don't do. I usually kill things before I even enter the room. Oh, a thing like this Frost Revenant, this is an annoying one, but while I am attacking this, all his buddies that were also attacking me are just slowly dying. Now because there's some extra spawns I got melee attackers, but again that's not always the case either. Okay, I'm slightly intrigued what the heck is happening here. There's an extra exit here. Which actually makes sense, since there is an extra exit to a waypoint. Oh, that would be nice to grab actually, since there would be no backtracking afterwards. And I can prevent what we had in between episodes, where I actually had to clear the entire Darius Cronley lair again in order to get to the point to advance the game. Yes, so we should get to the exit, or... No, okay. So the other one was actually the exit. Yeah. I'll actually get in a good habit and just put up some portals. The fact that I feel godly doesn't mean I'm immortal. Okay, mobs here are still +3 levels.
I can't do that yet.
They have priest backup. Yellow priests take 2 shots to kill. Oh, there is a weathered chest that needs to be looted. Would just be wrong if I didn't. But just look at how many things are happening. Of course I also have the lightning orb that spawns. I have a poison nova that kicks in every once in a while. Hey, hello there, Vagra. Ludus Vagra. Yeah, see, he hurts. That was not my meteors.
I can't do that yet.
On the other hand, now I do enough damage here. He's gone. Conduit. That was a 2-handed caster sword. Yes. Keep finding it. +2 to Electra's flash freeze. The fact that relevant +2 ones are starting to drop means there is hope for a +2 Panettis in my nearby future. Well, I killed number 2 out of 3 of these opponents. That's good. Means we only need 1 or more. Now we are done here.
I can't do that yet.
So I believe that the poison spawning around me every once in a while is that poison nova from my body armor. But still it makes me uneasy because I have tried to train myself that every time there is something around me, then it means someone is trying to kill me and I must get out. Which in this case seems to not be the case. Okay, getting some resistance against getting slowed might not be the worst idea in the world, but it's also something that you don't find a lot. Boom, and gone. Okay, let's find a way to cross this river. Another room, probably some loot. And those are the ghosts. Okay. So the good thing is once we clear the dungeon, we should have a staircase back to the first level. And because we already found the exit, all we have to do is just walk there. I have to remember to walk there. Otherwise I'll have some extra clearing to do again next time. Hello there, crumbling wall. With a chest behind it, hidden spoils. Which contained probably a lot of yellow items but nothing green or blue. Which, well, makes it easy. It's less burdensome on your inventory.
That skill's not ready.
Okay, we have another fight here, probably Rovenakur. Let's deal a little bit with the add-ons by just encircling the fight. Oh, makes it slightly easier. Okay, and there's Ravena. She is also she's a Deathbolt archer. I think, well, similar template. So frozen bolts. And she has a habit of freezing you, which is not cool. Well, it is cool, but it's not cool. You know what I mean, right? This. What we get together. And that is that. Again, with the Nightblade, I remember this as being a tough fight, and here we have so much damage. Doing a lot of damage definitely helps.
My energy is low.
I also did manage to increase my health. I think I had about 1700 or something last time. Now it's 2100, so well, it's a bit more, which is good. My resists are slightly better, which is good. My armor might even have gone up a little bit. One more. Okay, so we can speak with a Calderos outside of the Steps of Torment, which is good. Also, wow, my energy was actually running low. But I have been more or less just non-stop rapidly chain casting here. So that's okay. Ruin entrance. This is another area. Hello there. Ooh. There is an actual epic monstrosity. Which is cool, since I They are really cool monster type. And not having a lot of bosses for them.
That skill's not ready.
Yeah, it's too bad. Let's see, he's 4 levels above me. But he's dead nonetheless. Okay, I got some stuff. I got a blueprint. Ooh. Explorer's Tunic. So that's yet another part of the Explorer set. It's a level 20 setup, so there's no real point for me, unfortunately. This is not really useful. Also not useful. It's just a mismatch of damage types. Let's see, strongbox. Oh, small side rooms like this are easy to miss if you just want to push forward to the ruin shrine. Just doing a little bit of exploration around the sides. It is a reward. Ah yes, final fight with the big boss dude. Kilrian the Tainted Soul.
I can't do that yet.
And there's a lot of just baked in spawns in the room, so we're actually gonna do a tour of the room itself, just to wake up all the spawns. Oh, heroic spawn, nice. And once they're all awake, we can kill them, and then we can actually do the proper fight. That way we will not get any more surprises or extra healing or other forms of distractions. Okay, for a moment I thought I had accidentally killed the boss because of the green loot, but he was just following after me. Okay, if you move a bit to the side... Was he cursing me? No, it's just those...
I can't do that yet.
Those bolts, you don't want to get hit by them, since they hurt. If you manage to keep your distance, then you have some opportunity to just dodge them or just stand in at the appropriate angle. Slightly confusing because he has purple bolts and my attacks tend to radiate in all kinds of different colors. It's not always very clear to see if it's now just my missiles reflecting back or if it's him just attacking me. But anyway, we got him. Okay, and that hurts quite a bit. Okay, Ruined Shrine. 1 chilled steel, we offer it and we gain a point. And we gain some stuff. So, devotion point. So, we grab that one. Then next up is this, 20 spirit and 40% extra elemental damage from our pets. Which is cool. Because we have a stalwart guardian that doesn't do elemental damage. Oh. No, we actually don't have anything with pets besides the Stalwart Guardian, which is a temporary pet, I think. Or maybe it's just a skill, because it actually is temporary. Well, whatever. Let's move on. So this takes us back to the first level, where we already found the exit, and this is indeed the Arkovian Undercity exit. So that works out pretty well. Yeah, we can just push on. Also, there's a little bit of a content here that was kind of hidden by the layout. So let's clear it, see what the level designers were trying to hide from us. Or a strongbox, that's what. Well, some bits. But sometimes you get stuff, good stuff, sometimes you don't. Hello there, skeletal monstrosity. So, you. Yes. And that was that. So, let's get the heck out of here. Look for the light of day. Interesting. We have been through here, but we did get another pop-up, probably as a response for clearing out this area over there. Seems like there's just layered triggers that you need to meet multiple conditions sometimes to actually get through somewhere. Hello there, Minova. Please stay your weapon, mortal. I ask only that you hear out my plea. What is it? Ah, yes. They sent the kids out and they turned into harpies. So, relieve them from their misery. But that's gonna be another time. Because for now, I think we have had quite enough content. So, switching the loot to only show green and better works. Oh wow, another +2 to Alexa's flash freeze. So that's the spectral bludgeon type, I suppose. The monster infrequents, I believe they are called. Just special loot drops. But anyway, that's it for now. In the next episode we are going to continue. We got a harpy issue to deal with. We have the steps of torment to find. We will have a lot of stuff to do in old Arkovia. So hope you'll join me again next time when we look for that. Bye bye.